It's hard for the beginner.
Yeah. But I mean, it kind of comes down to also a bit of practice. A bit of practice, then you can practice and you can learn how to do it after you practice. Now, one of the important things about a violin's E string is, can you see this green little thing here?
Yeah, the green.
You want to make sure that this green thing is over here.
Ah, okay. In the bridge.
Yes, at the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Because the E string is very thin.
Yeah.
Because it's very thin, if you put it too hard, it'll cut through the bridge.
Alright.
Hello. 3:30. Yep. I'll see you then. Thank you. Bye. Tuesday nights.
And the A string, which is the black,
The black one.
so it'll be this one.
And I can show it to Gwyneth
Yeah.
how to do it.
It's a bit similar to restringing guitar strings, except guitar strings are a little bit, instead of using tension for the guitar, you use like a screw on a guitar. At the end of the guitar, there's a bit of a screw at the end. So this is the old A string.
Yeah, the old one. That part is a bit tricky, huh?
Yeah, so well, I mean, what I do, a few people will do things differently. Is I just put my thumb there,
Oh, okay.
and then I see where there's a whole black hole.
Yeah,
There's a hole right there.
Yeah.
So you just kind of stick it in.
Stick it in. Oh, inside.
Yep.
Oh,
and
okay,
then you tighten.
Tighten.
So make sure that everything is lined up on the bridge and up here as well.
I spoke to the mum. No, sorry. I had to explain to mum. The dad rang as the mum. And so I just said that we'll put a credit on her account.
You don't want to tighten everything yet. Just make sure it's a bit loose enough
Okay.
to make sure that the bridge doesn't fall over.
But here is different. There is a plastic color.
Yeah. It's for the E string. For the E string only.
Ah, okay.
But for the other strings, they're not that important because the other strings are already quite thick.
Oh, alright.
The E string is the one which is the thinnest one.
Okay.
And with thin things, you gotta be careful, otherwise you might cut.
It had already been
Might cut through.
40 minutes, like when I called you. It was very quick.
So you went off it.
Went off at Tonkin.
And the D string
Oh, they made everybody go off.
is the gold one.
Yeah, the gold
The
one.
gold one. So everything
yeah,
is
and all
on
the
here.
other back streets are all
Okay.
crazy as well. No worries, we'll just let them know. The dad knows anyway.
Hey Kira, you can go in first. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm almost done here.
Yeah, so I expect there might be a couple of late people if they're coming from Midland area.
So I usually try to get this. You want it to stick it in here and until
Inside.
it
Oh,
kind of
okay.
gets caught. Until it
Yeah.
kind of gets caught. Hold it up to here
That's Andrew.
and hold it with your thumb or something, or just hold it with a finger so that it doesn't come loose.
There's got something else I want you to
Yeah,
do for you,
then-
and I'll show you how to do it.
Put it inside.
Stick it in the hole,
Yeah.
and then you turn it.
Oh, okay.
Some of them just won't go. It's not necessarily just mine.
Depends on certain people. Some people like to have their
Andrew?
strings like
Sorry,
like
can I just
really
confirm you're locking up
neatly
tonight?
wound. It doesn't make too much of a
You're
difference,
locking
but
up tonight? Yeah, cool, thanks. Sorry.
then
Thank you, bye.
and the G string finally.
Yeah, the last one.
Yep. Now these strings are still good except your E string. So these three strings, I'm gonna put it back into your. I'm gonna put it back into the violin.
Into the
Oh,
okay.
into the. So these strings are still good, like they
Yep.
still work. Except when we change strings, we generally like to change all of them because the tension will be different for
Okay.
different strings.
So she can still use that.
She can if these other ones breaks, then she can change
Okay.
it. So you don't have to buy a new one.
All
But
right.
when you change new strings, we generally want to change all of them because it's like it's like changing new shoes. If you if you wear shoes, if one of them breaks, you don't just change one. You change
Yeah.
both.
So,
So there are small little like ridges on the bridge and up here as well. You have to make sure that they align.
Okay.
What time the
Because
lounges
if
open Sunday?
they don't align,
Yeah.
it can
That's
be.
no, Dan messaged me asking. if I
oh,
wanted
asking
to-
if you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, make sure that
starting at
the hole
2:30
comes
and then
at-
at 3:15.
The
One
holes
at 2:30
come
and one at 3:15.
in the same.
So it would just require coming in and setting up before the 2:30.
I'll have to let him know because I got to message someone see if I can
Yeah.
get out of the thing before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll do it.
Easy.
No worries.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, so that
Right,
that.
so these, see this here, this is the lounge. So we're doing Forte Lounge. Do you know what Forte Lounge is?
So all done.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it's not fully tuned.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
So
encourage
we've
her
got
to
that
tune it at
this
home
Sunday.
if she can.
Okay.